Good afternoon and welcome back to Go Race Promotions here on Twitch. We're currently running a little bit behind schedule by the looks of things. We lost connection to the server. I assume that the server will be restarting soon because it looks like everyone lost connection. But yeah, we are bringing you round number 2 of the GT Club Ford Focus RS Super Cup. And tonight we are at Circuito de Buenos Aires from Argentina. And joining me in the commentary box once again is Tyler Craig. Tyler, welcome back, mate.
Yeah, good to be back.
Oh, we have an echo for some reason. That I will fix that in about 2 seconds. Matty Richards, that intro is epic. Yeah, thanks, mate. I put a little bit of effort into that. Let's see if we've got an echo now. Can you give me a little bit of a test there, Tyler? That's better. That was a hell of a test.
Thank you.
That was a Sunday morning. I had too much to drink on Saturday night test.
Yeah.
So we still have no sign of our server, unfortunately.
I have gotten back in. They have
Oh, okay.
restarted it.
Well, there you go. I'm just slow.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm just crap at my job apparently. So as we join the server again, it is the IMSA layout, which is I didn't even know IMSA went to Argentina, but there you go. I honestly don't know much about the track. It's I know that it's very, very fast. It's got, but then it switches it up in the second section, and it becomes like a go-kart track. So that's going to present a little bit of challenge for our drivers. They have no, of course, fixed setup racing tonight. As we look at Ryan Ford, first man on track. Actually, Ryan Norwich is the first man on track, but he has, where is he? He looks like he's on the go-kart section and struggling. Have you still got a screen share, Tyler? Nope.
Nah.
Let me fix that for you. Okay, so as we watch Ryan Norwich, actually, we'll jump on board with Ryan. Hopefully he stays on course and he gives us a quick little tour of this circuit. So as we round the final corner, nice little tight little hairpin, we fire onto the main straight and we start to head close to top gear. Actually, I think we do hit 6th gear, indeed we do. Back down to 5th and crank it into turn number 6. Actually, I'll give you a better view. And then turn number 2, turn 1, turn 2. Got to be careful of that exit curve out there. Go a little bit too far and you're going to find yourself in the fence on the left-hand side. Now we come to a bit of a painful corner for some. It's this turn 3, turn 4, super long right-hander. It just never seems to end before it tightens up for turn 4. And then we have got a massive long run down the straight as Ryan just gets a little bit too wide. And now we're basically onto a runway by the looks of things. Good chance for a driver just to reflect, gather your thoughts up a little bit, maybe have a look at some data before you're hard on the brakes for turn 5 and 6. Down to 3rd gear, right, then left. You can use all the space out on the right there before we get into basically what I'm calling the go-kart section. This tight hairpin greets us first as Ron gets it a little bit wrong. It's going to be very tricky for drivers getting in and out. Traction very limited there. Through that quick little flip-flop before a double left-hander. And then we approach one of my favourite parts of this track, this downhill chicane. I absolutely love it. Blind approach. Tip it in. Get aggressive on the curb on the left-hand side. And then don't get too carried away with the throttle and the right-hander before we get to the final corner. This tight right-hand hairpin. Traction again will be a bit of an issue for some drivers. And that is one lap of Circuito de Buenos Aires. So, thoughts on that lap, Tyler?
There's going to be pretty big slipstream battle pretty much throughout the whole race, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Apart from the go-kart section, obviously. That will be like a try to stay behind and survive type of thing going on.
Yep, it would be a case of try not to push too hard. Just set yourself up for this for this runway here. And I tell you what, right now, the slipstream does make a huge difference in these cars. You can pick up 20 kilometres per hour sitting behind someone down this straight. As we see Lee Walker go to the top of the timesheets with a 43.5. Got a few drivers making their first appearance tonight as well. We got Mashiro Arasaka. I don't recall seeing him at the first round, but he's out there tonight in the red Martini livery. He's just behind Chris Nipris in the number 6 run. In fact, we're going to jump on board with him. He's going to give us a good demonstration of this slipstream down this runway. So everyone's just grabbing too much grass there. In fact, no, he's not. He's going to run off track for us. Okay, never mind. We'll go to Chris Nipris then. I don't think he's close enough to the car in front, but certainly get a little bit of an advantage. We'll check the delta. It's sort of flickering a little bit. And not really close enough to the car in front. I don't know who that is in front of him. I think that's Lee Walker, actually.
You've got a Norwich fanboy in chat.
Oh yeah, the Snipster 109. That's part of the Norwich fan club. They are becoming regulars on the channel, mostly because Ryan Norwich is becoming a regular appearance on our channel. So I'm not complaining. Not complaining. Welcome back to Snipster. It's actually, I was looking at my first prediction of the night, and I think that might be a bit ambitious, a sub 41. We might go a sub 42 for our prediction, I reckon. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough qualifying session, I reckon. As we're starting to get more drivers jumping into the server. Another driver who's just joined up for this round. That's Lieutenant Lama. Fortunately, he's in pit lane. But no stranger to us here at Ghost Promotions on Twitch. He's been a regular with GT Club ever since the GT3 series that they did. If I'm not mistaken, I reckon I am mistaken, but he's actually made the Hall of Fame because he managed to get on the podium in that GT3 series. As we see Cycluna and Giro now at the top of the timesheets, getting close to that 42, sorry.
Yeah, Cycluna has put a purple first sector in as he bottles it, almost.
Yes, he has. Looking at that delta, he's immediately lost about 3/10. So, yeah, not ideal for him.
Yeah, that's why I normally race with delta off, because I get too excited when I look down and see purple.
I know, right?
Green. Yeah.
It is very distracting. You just got to get into a rhythm and just drive. Oh, Ryan Norwich got up to the top, and he's the first one into the 42. So, Norwich Fan Club, where are you? Man's on top at the moment. It's practice, but hey,
practice means everything.
Yeah, yeah. You win championship points in practice, don't you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, World Championships right here. Also, shout out to Itza Boris for an off-stream follow. Much appreciated, mate. And, oh, actually, hang on, I think I acknowledged that last time we were live. That's some guy named Tyler Craig. He followed as well.
Yeah, you did say that. He sounds like a top bloke.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, do you know him, do you?
Yeah.
Let's give you a full screen, Twitch and YouTube, wherever you may be watching this race from. And if you are joining us from YouTube, why don't you consider jumping over to Twitch instead, giving us a follow or a subscription, and watching it live. Matty Richards. Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, 41.
Oh, jeez.
Arasaka, 41.
Yeah.
And he's going faster as well.
He is definitely going faster, and he is in the slipstream of Chris Nipris. Nipris actually getting out of the way. In fact, Nipris, I think he just came out of pit lane. Just a reminder to those sitting at home, if you're not sure what you're watching, this is fixed setup series, no tyre blankets, so cold tyres for these guys, and oh boy, it makes a difference. So these guys are only really trying different tyre pressures, maybe changing ABS and traction control settings and the brake bias. Well, I think I said brake bias. So very limited changes that these guys can make. Makes for usually close racing, but although Nashiro is sort of just proving that at the moment. He's got a second gap over Ryan Norwich. I think Nashiro will be one to watch. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Nashiro is running ballast. We also have success ballast in this series. In fact, I'll just jump back to pits and we'll have a look at the ballast situation. So, at the moment, we have Lee Walker with 35 kilos, Daniel Cycluna with 18, Steve Duro 42, Chris Nipris with 23. He's not going to like that, 23 kilos. He was doing some practice with me a little bit earlier, struggling a little bit. 23 kilos is not going to help him. Andrew Ferguson with 15, Corey Williams will have 21 kilos, and Dravelmere with the most amount of ballast at 50 kilos. Oh, sorry, Matt Double has 60 kilos, sorry. And then we're looking back through Specky with 25 and Mike Casey with 30. So, and that success ballast is actually based on your championship position, not where you finished at the previous round.
We have Daniel Cicluna up 2 tenths in Sector 1, personal best.
Oh, indeed we do. In fact,
promising.
Let's bring up sectors, that way we get a little bit more notice. So, now Cyclone had a bit of a struggle at the last round. Not that you guys would know at home, because we were having so many internet issues. Sorry, not internet issues, more like modem issues. That's that modem is now in my bin. And hopefully we bring you much more stable streams. And Cyclona goes to second, 42.8, so still 9 tenths off of Arisaka. And he takes a very ambitious line through turn 1. And you've got to be careful of that curb at turn... oh,
he's binned it.
He has binned it big time. That is bin worthy. We'll give that a bin. Just one bin. Let's see, who can we pick on? Steve Duro. Steve Duro, the binomial eagle. Back out there tonight. We've oh, Meatbag giving a bin as well. That's good to see. So Steve Duro, saw him on Sunday night with the mini Can-Ams, and hopefully he'll be hoping, I should say, to round out that series strongly this Sunday night. So we're about to end practice with about 30 seconds to go. Arisaka at the top at the moment, Lee Walker in second, and Duro's actually going to abandon that lap. Well, haven't we? Oh, Southwell has binned it at turn 2. That's actually what I wanted to show a little bit earlier. This turn 2 curb is an absolute mongrel of a curb. If you touch this curb, you're going to die. That's all I can say. You're not going to have a good time.
You might be able to take it.
Yeah, but on these cars, not really. And I've just realised that my ABS notice is still up. That's gonna be painful during the stream. Oh well. So as we watch, who is that going through? I don't recognise that livery. Who is that?
Ferguson.
Must be
Ferguson.
Oz Ferguson? Ah, there you go. So at the moment we've got 12 drivers in the server. I don't know if we're expecting more. Hopefully we get a few more out there. Norwich is out on an out lap, so he's just going to cross over and collect a checkered flag. Justin Reddick's out there as well. And Matt Southwell as well, who we were just focusing on, who binned it at turn 2. And Reddick's actually doing something very smart. Practice your pit entries.
That just seems illogical to me.
Yeah, oh yeah, why would you practice that in a race where you have mandatory pit stop? Silly.
Yeah, exactly.
Silly.
I'll just send it in and hope my
that's right.
auto pit limiter saves me. Like
Okay.
an F1.
Okay, so I would say that we are about to jump out of the server and into the race server. But let's run through the practice results for you. Mashiro Arisaka is on top with a 41.9. He is going to be one to watch tonight. Lee Walker with a 42.387. Actually, while we are waiting, we may as well get a pole time prediction. So let me pick the right keyboard, please. It's not gonna play the game. Lee Walker in second, Daniel Cycluna in third with a 42.8. Only 4 drivers in the 42s. Ryan Norwich in fourth. Then we have Steve Duro bringing up the top 5. Redix, Nipris, Ford, Lama, Southwell. Southwell getting into the top 10. He'll be reasonably happy with that, I'd say. Then we have Ferguson, Dravelmere, and well, that's it. Don't think I saw Corey Williams in there. So let's see, sub 141. I'll make it easy, 7. And we'll go a 141, 7 plus. So I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes to pick your prediction. What do you reckon? Are we going to have a sub 41.7, or is it going to be over 41.7s?
I reckon we might get 41.5.
You reckon?
Honestly.
Oh, okay.
Around that.
So that's a bold prediction.
I like to try and be bold.
Oh, it's a bold play pattern. See if it pays off. Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna change servers or if it's just gonna swap over for us, or if it's gonna restart. I'll throw it over to you, Tyler. Who are you liking at the moment?
Ryan Ford, because it's a bit. It kind of matches the name of the car in a way. His name.
Yeah, I agree.
Just a little bit.
I think everyone's jumping out of the server. Yes, indeed. You would hope that a man with the surname Ford, driving a Ford, he would go pretty well.
Yeah, you'd think that, yeah.
Think so, yeah. Let me just bring up our pre-race show screen. Hello, everyone. Deal with my sunburnt face. So while we wait for the server to restart. Oh, okay. Justin Redix, it's 2 seconds quicker to finish the lap via pits, hence the 41s. Ooh. Now that's interesting. That is very interesting. So do we have to restart the prediction, do we? Maybe some easy channel points for some people. So just waiting.
Okay, the server seems to be restarting now. Yep. I think. Oh no.
No, still down at the moment. Hopefully those not in comms don't abuse that. Well, they I think a couple of people might have Twitch going. Looks like it's only you, Justin. Better not abuse that power. You might get lucky. But I think God, who am I gonna have to give my favourite to? I think it's hard to go past Ashiro. Forgetting his name now. God. He's definitely the favourite already. But I think the GT Club dark horse, probably Lama, Lieutenant Lama. He's he's definitely another one of those drivers. Just seems to, float under the radar a little bit, but he gets strong results.
Has a good name as well.
Lieutenant Lama. Yep.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to support someone called Lieutenant Lama?
Well, he's a lieutenant. Got to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Got to salute it too. I'll throw it over to you guys in chat as well. Who do you guys want me to keep an eye on? I mean, I know that there's a lot of drivers getting into that server, and it's easy to just miss someone. Oh, of course we got
Norwich.
Yep, Norwich. Yep.
More Norwich.
More Norwich. Yep. Yep. He's got a very loyal fan club, I have to say.
Yeah, I can tell that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very, very loyal, and yeah. I hope he pays you guys well. Snipster and Rav, do you get paid well by Norwich, or is it just like a?
Surely you'd have to be paid. Surely.
I don't know. $10 per stream. Okay.
That's alright.
No, I think I should be getting a commission out of that too. Tell you what, subscribe to me and we'll call it even. That's never going to work. That is never going to work.
You should tax that $10 off him.
Yep. Yep. Bit like taking, was it the lunch money off the kids?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's fair. So, yep, still no server at the moment. Imagine it'll be restarting soon-ish. Usually the GT Club team is very, very quick. In fact, while we're waiting, actually, I should really be providing links to GT Club. If you really want to get involved in some of their upcoming leagues that they've got going. Let's see if I can quickly post this. Servers can be so damn temperamental. Yeah, they can. So, have a go at that. It's the GT Club Discord. Just having a look at what they've actually got possibly coming up. So just looking, they've got TA2. That's a potential league that they are planning. GT2 Evo. That's going to be really cool. That's going to be really cool. They've got an ARC GT Championship as well. Don't know what ARC is, but that's pretty cool. GTE Challenge and Super GT DTM. So that's just Class 1 cars. So no multi-class racing, unfortunately. The Super GT is damn awesome. One of the best championships in the world, bar none. Have you checked that out at all or heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of Super GT. I'm more think of it as like the early 2000s with like the Nismos and stuff like that.
Nissan's still in it.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
I think R35 or R34 thing is
wow.
like early 2000s.
Would have been the R34.
Yeah, that's because I played Gran Turismo 2 a lot, and they used to be my favorite cars.
Pennzoil
much,
GTR.
yeah.
Yep, good choice. We have now got a server, people, and we have just joined in. So that means we will... Oh, we've got people lined up at the end of pit lane. Arisaka is lined up first, so he is ready to go. Let me bring you a full view of what is going on track. You can stop looking at my damn sunburned face. So here we go. We've got, looks like 13 drivers now. That's good to know. And looking at the back, bit of a lineup there. So we got Arisaka, Lee Walker. No, not Lee Walker. Who is that? Ferguson. Yep. He has got. Who is that right up behind him? And in fact, we are away and qualifying. So Arisaka leads the way ahead of Ferguson, and we've got Norwich just behind. In fact, they're already jostling for position. Bad idea when you're on cold tyres.
Why would you think that? That's obviously the best solution.
Yeah, I guess you got to race. Got to race.
Yeah, if you're battling, you warm up your tyres. Therefore, it's gonna
just better.
Make you quicker. Yeah,
just better. That's a karting attitude, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting to see, because this long straight, I think Arisaka, he has made a bit of a tactical error here, because he is punching a nice forward focus sized hole in the air for Ferguson and Norwich behind him.
I reckon he's going to slow down and let somebody go before the last corner.
Well, we'll see. Oh, look at the understeer. Oh, boy.
Are these front-wheel drive or...?
Rear wheel.
Oh.
Not quite like your Focus.
Oh.
They're a very interesting car to drive. They sort of have a bit of a push and then oversteer. They can be so tricky to drive just because of that. I don't know why that is. They just don't seem to rotate really well. But I mean, when everyone's got the same problem, it's not really a problem.
So it pretty much just does everything you don't want it to do.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, they also drive a little bit like a go-kart. Like, a bit more like a KZ go-kart, though. You just got to sort of get it rotated, point it where you want it to go, squeeze on the throttle, and fire it down the straights. A bit like what Arisaka has done. He tips it into turn 1 and then turn 2. He's had to have a little wobble on the steering wheel. He may have gotten a little bit too close to that curb. See Ferguson getting a little bit too wide in the rear vision camera there. And no lift whatsoever for Arisaka. That is unbelievable. Has to shift it down a gear to get it through the second part of that long right-hander. And he's actually got himself a bit of a gap to Ferguson behind. We've got Duro, he's slotted in behind Norwich. He's getting a bit of a toe down the back straight, the runway. And now we start heading towards the go-kart section. Don't have any sector times yet, because we have no set lap times. Arisaka manages that wheel spin nicely out of the hairpin. Uses every inch of the track perfectly there. And now tips it in to the blind chicane and into the final corner. We'll see what he stops the clock at. Haven't really got a prediction yet either. He'll be the first to cross the line and set the benchmark, and it's a 41.7, so we're actually not too far away from that prediction. Norwich goes second immediately, followed by Duro. Almost identical times from Norwich and Duro. Dravelmere 42.9. Then we have Walker. He goes up to third. That is really, really tight between from third down to sixth. Southwell into 8th as Cycluna goes up to 2nd, and Arisaka not hanging around. He's already set a purple sector 1. And he wants to improve, naturally.
I was just watching Cycluna, then he actually dropped the wheel, and he actually did it again, actually. Through turn 2, exited turn 2. Still did a good lap race. He goes 2/10 in sector 1.
Well, yeah, he's actually up in sector 1, purple time. Almost 2/10 up on Arisaka. Runs wide going through turn 3 and 4. And he fires it down the front straight. No, sorry, back straight, the runway. He's just behind Matt Southwell. I don't know if he's got a slipstream. No, a bit too far away for a slipstream here. But I'll tell you what, it is pretty tight in the mid top 10. well, the midfield, it should say. Oh, he runs very wide. Can get away with running that wide on the exit of the first chicane. And he's got to get it rotated and then fire it out of the hairpin nicely. Oh, and that lap time is going to be scrapped. Guaranteed. And Arisaka
goes 0.6.
there we go. There we go. So, sub 41.7. Guess what, guys? Have some channel points. So, who just started off the night really strong with the whole gambling thing? I mean, not gambling thing. Definitely not gambling. And, oh, have a look at this. Nipris and Southwell. Two friends of mine, actually. Chris Nipris and Matt Southwell, both part of, I guess, my sim racing team, 16 Motorsport. Of course, Chris being my older brother. He's having a much better night tonight. He was a bit despondent after the first round. He was struggling like crazy, but we got on, did some laps on Tuesday night, and he's looking a lot more confident tonight. And same with Matt Southwell in the number 63. So they might be my new dark horses tonight. Never know.
Not too much improvement going on at the moment. So.
Well, I was saying personal bests. Ryan Ford, he's improved. Duro is actually improving as well. Nipris is down on his personal best. Southwell currently up in the first sector on his own personal best, but we'll see what happens when he trips over the second timing line.
Duro's going to go up by about half a second, maybe, looks like.
Oh, in fact, he does. He goes at 42.5. FFX_2, thank you for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. I always like getting new followers. We're getting pretty close to 350 followers again. I want to see if we can hit 350 tonight. So if you're sitting there in chat and you're lurking, what is Duro doing? Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first four-wheel drive Focus. Nice. Oh, someone has binned it big time just behind Duro. Oh, he's actually kept it on track. Who was that? That wasn't Ferguson. Wasn't Norwich. Wasn't Angry Old Fellow. Wasn't Corey Williams. God, who was that? Who was it? Wasn't,
It's a mystery.
Oh, it was Lee Walker. Okay, so Lee Walker, he managed to save it. So, not a bad effort. I'll tell you what, if you save it after dipping it off the track at turn 2, honestly, you've done bloody well.
After hitting the inside curve as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like when these cars snap, they snap big time and you don't have much of a chance to save it. So I think that's really aero dependent. Which would make sense when you look at that rear wing and the front splitter. So not seeing anyone improving, but we're getting into the last charge for our drivers with 4 minutes 20 to go. Anyone you're surprised by so far in this session?
I mean, I'm surprised about this livery. I'm just being mesmerised by it, by Dravilmir. He has...
Oh, yeah, Jim's track limits. Yeah, the Jim's...
Yeah,
Drav Energy.
With the communist symbol on the back fenders.
But we'll let him get away with that because he is Russian.
Yeah, I mean, his name sounds Russian.
Yeah, well...
What's wrong with communism?
Everything.
Apart from its history.
Apart from everything.
Apart from everything, what's wrong with communism?
And I'm Facebook banned.
Oh well.
Oh well.
You can always make another account.
Yeah, that was my soccer account. It's all good. Norwich has actually improved as well. He's up to 4th, provisionally. So... see if he can improve. He's done a personal best in Sector 1. Let's jump on board with him. And a bit of a boring drive down this runway, I have to say. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to leave Norwich. I'm sorry, but Cycluna has set a purple Sector 1. It's not by much, but it's an improvement. You've got to get excited when you see purple on the timing screen. And 42.8 by Andrew Ferguson. He goes up to 8th. I tell you what, the midfield is really tight. In fact, I'm going to quickly just bring up the times so that you have an idea of how close it is. So from Steve Duro all the way down to Justin Rediex in 9th, that is no gap whatsoever. Cycluna just gets it slowed down for the first hairpin, gets the car rotated nicely. Arasaka has binned it somewhere. Didn't quite see what happened there.
I think he just stopped on the side of the track.
Oh, okay. See if Cycluna can improve, keep the... No, he can't. He's dropped 2 tenths in the second sector. It's still a personal
He's still
improvement.
green.
Yep. Green just means personal best. Oh, he's run wide. He'll get another lap in, though.
Could still get best, maybe.
It'll cancel the time.
Personal best.
Track limits. So the drivers, we are running, what's it called again? Real penalty on this server.
He still got a personal best there by about a tenth.
Quickly bring up our sectors again just so we can see who's improving, who's not. Oh, Dravomir is improving on his personal best, not by much. You don't need to improve by much if you want to just move forward a little bit. Cycluna again, purple sector 1. Right on top of Dravomir's car, looking over the bonnet now. Tips it through the first chicane. Doesn't take too much exit space, actually. Only just managed to pull it up, but he turned that into a double apex. I have to say that little flip flop is a lot of fun. It doesn't look like a lot of fun, but it's fun. For some reason, it's satisfying. And in fact, Dravomir not improving. He's losing a lot of time in this second sector. I wonder if the ballast is hurting him a little bit.
Got Arasaka about to start a lap, looks like.
Indeed, he is. He's winding up the number 12 and firing it off again. Aussie Motorsport League. I was getting seasick with the other camera shots. Someone has binned it. That looks like Ryan Norwich and or Dravomir. No, that is Norwich on the side of the track there. And that will be the end of Norwich's session as the checkered flag is out. Not seeing much improvement from anyone really in the field. No, we haven't really got sector times up. Or did we? We did. Never mind. Chris Nipris is on a personal best. We haven't got any sector data for Arasaka. But we'll assume... oh, yeah. This TV angle is not good, and the alternatives are not much better, Aussie. It's I don't know who made the cameras, but it's sort of frustrating because I'm not happy with the camera angles, but I can't do any better.
I definitely like the going down a straight where it goes past and then he goes forward and then past constantly. It's
oh yeah,
very,
it's great. It's brilliant. Yeah. I mean, this is the other camera set, okay?
If you go the scenic one instead of the TV one's down straight, it makes it a bit better.
Yeah, you see, this is the other one, and this is why I'm hating it, because we just get this random shot of trees and a fence. And Arasaka does actually improve a 41.4. That is a strong time. As Chris Nipris, here we go. Yep, gotta love it. Good shot of trees. So you see the frustration that we have at the moment. Chris Nipris, while he goes better in Sector 3, unfortunately that Sector 2 time, that killed him.
So we have a dominating performance by Arasaka, 7/10 faster than Cicluna. That's something.
Okay, so let's run through the qualifying results. So Arasaka, definitely the one to watch tonight with a 41.4. He's 7/10 clear of Daniel Cicluna in second. Ryan Norwich in third. Good performance from Ryan Norwich, actually. 42.4. That puts him on the second row next to Steve Duro. Then we have Dravelmere and Chris Nipris off of row number 3. Row 4, Matt Southwell and Andrew Ferguson, Justin Redix and Lee Walker off of row number 5. Over the page, row 6, Lieutenant Lama and Ryan Ford. So my dark horse is not really being a dark... Well, he's actually being a very dark horse at the moment. He can always fight through. Then row 7, we have Corey Williams and Angry Old Fella. So, just about to jump out of the server again. So, we will be returning to our face cam. Our lovely face cam. Still sunburnt. Hasn't changed. So, any surprises from qualifying, now that all is done and dusted?
More the gap between first and second to me, really.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be a bit closer, but geez.
Well, you've got to keep in mind that drivers like Dravelmere, they're carrying 50 kilos of ballast. Arasaka, he's not carrying a single kilo because he missed round number 1. Oh, yes, we better start a new prediction. Are we going to have a clean turn 1? You can have 2 minutes to think about it.
Just had my dad come in and harass me, but you know, that is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. While we're waiting for the server to restart, have another go at the GT Club Discord. There's a link once again. And get involved. Oh, wow, we have got a lot of points going for yes, which is good. It's encouraging. I mean, it's GT Club. These guys are they're pretty switched on. So 2,390 points so far to yes. And then, oh, we just had a bit of a punch on there with 1,054 for no. Okay. Also, while we're waiting, bit of a self-plug. We're actually opening up our Tuesday night or Thursday night slot for any sim racing league that runs Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione. If you are interested in getting us to broadcast your league on either Tuesday or Thursday night, get in contact with us. We are looking to stream about 3 times a week in the future. So, yeah, get in touch with us. Shoot us a message on Twitch, or you can shoot us a message on Facebook. Easy. I'm not going to post my email because I got posted a literal recipe list on. I'm not joking either. I'm not joking, folks. I posted a whole recipe list of awesome appliances, and that's from Rapid as well. So have a go at this. Have a go at this. Alexa's innards with a nice bit of mayonnaise on top. These are just starters, by the way. A bit of drywall scattered on a plate with some grated oven on top. Or a light sprinkle of pen in a slight drizzle of melted plastic. All right, here we go. Main dishes. Light piece of router atop a piece of edible ceramic.
You can make that.
Yep, that's good. Magic 8-ball with candy wrappers. Oh, God, I just saw the third one. Oh, man. Your mum's knickers.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Oh.
And then for dessert, we can serve you up a piece of satellite dish from the side of the house, topped with some mint chocolate ice cream, or we can give you some hot chocolate fudge brownie from the toilet, served with some vanilla white ice cream.
Oh, beautiful.
Aussie Motorsport League run Toyota Hilux Series on Sunday. Mate, unfortunately, we already stream AK Racing on Sunday nights. So, yeah. Unfortunate, but yeah. Would be interested in the Hilux Series. That'd be interesting to watch. So we're still waiting on... I have to say, Rapid did a really good job of actually presenting this menu. I think he did it in like 10 minutes. But it was bloody good.
I thought there was more thought into that, but okay.
Oh man, it was a lot of thought into it. A lot of effort too. Shout out to Rapid.
Yeah, he should open up his own franchise, I reckon, with that type of menu.
That menu is just golden. I love it. Have we got a server yet? No. Okay.
Oh, they do jump tracks.
Oh. Oh, so it's basically stadium trucks. Man, shift it to Thursday night, man. Shift it to Thursday nights. I'll stream it. I'll stream it.
Do you have that many golden bin awards though?
Oh
That's
yeah.
my...
Oh yeah, I've only handed out one bin award so far.
No, like for just like a race, like maybe 8 times a lap, maybe probably with that type of thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. It
So
could.
it's back up.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, beauty.
Also, could you chuck on screen share as well?
Oh yeah, I should have done that. Yeah. Let me get the right keyboard. Tell you what, this whole 2 computers going is quite tricky.
You just use 2 screens, which I have now, which
Well,
is easier.
well, the thing is, when it comes to the predictions, I have to run it in the on another computer, because if I try to do it on the same computer as the one I'm streaming on, it really badly affects the stream.
Huh.
So, yeah. Okay, let's see. We will fly our camera. How long have we got? We've got 2 minutes 40. And let's get a reminder of how our field lines up for race number 1 tonight. So, reminder, it's a 40-minute race. They have a mandatory pit stop. And did I mention no tyre warmers? Because there's no tyre warmers.
Yes, you did.
Oh, there's no tyre warmers. Turn 1's going to be interesting. So, Mashiro Arisaka will start off with pole position as soon as he joins the server. Get in. There he is. Right on cue, actually. Daniel Cycluna lines up beside him. Ryan Norwich out of 3. Steve Duro out of 4. Drovelmere and Chris Nipris off of row number 3. Then row number 4 we have Matty Southwell and Andrew Ferguson. Justin Rediex, the ever dark horse, off of 9th. Lee Walker rounding out the top 10. Then we have Lieutenant Lama, my dark horse pick for this race. Ryan Ford out of 12th. Corey Williams in 13th. And Angry Oldfella bringing up the rest of the field. You got a dark horse that you want to keep an eye on, Tyler?
Not really quite sure, really. But I'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
Honestly. I have just noticed that Drovelmere has white wool tyres as well.
What?
Which is...
Oh my god. That is beautiful. Oh, that is great. I love it. Oh, actually, I better turn off my face cam too. So you can see these white wall tyres in all their glory. Look at that. That is beautiful.
I reckon that's at least 5 tenths.
That is
just in
that is why he's so quick normally. He's got
Yeah.
He's got white walls. There you go. Lieutenant Lama. Okay, Aussie Motorsport. That's your dark horse. I agree. Actually, that's my dark horse. Alrighty. So 30 seconds to go. Are we going to have a clean turn 1? I have no idea.
I said no in the votes.
I think you're going to regret it because it is
I
a
know.
wide open corner. Bit of space. It's going to be turn 2 that's going to be more of the issue, I reckon. But anyway, we're about to find out as our lights turn up. As we start the final countdown. And we have got 6 lights on. 6 lights out. We are away and racing. It is a clean start from the front row. A fairly even start, actually, as I think that is Norwich trying to get up the inside of Daniel Cyclone. We'll race over to turn 1, see if we can get a good helicopter shot of the start. And it is very clean so far as we head into turn number 2. This is where the carnage should start. And they've actually been super well behaved. Look at that.
Damn it. Now here comes the slipstream train. They're going almost 2 rows going through there.
Well, anyway, Arasaka has taken the whole shot. Ahead of Ryan Norwich. Norwich in second place. We'll see if this camera set actually helps. Thought it might have been the same, but anyway. No, so not Saka. He is he's actually just starting to gap Norwich, a second already. So no, oh look at this, Nipris looking in the background on Dravelmere, couldn't quite get the move done. Southwell sideways, he's over the curb, he was trying to make a pass on Nipris. Oh, we got people around, that is Walko's been turned around. Ryan Ford as well. I think Ford is readdressing it.
Oh, we got someone going wide, I think.
Oh, look at this, Reddy X, he's gone wide. Oh, he had to go single file through the flip-flop. And that will give Southwell a bit of a break from this angry pack. But have a look at this. Norwich just ahead of Juro, Cycluna and Dravelmere. Cycluna's had a shocking start to his race. But at the moment, Arasaka out in front. And he is showing them a clean set of heels at the moment. Have a look at this. Nipris is having a brilliant run at the moment. He is on the back of Dravelmere. Honestly, like, yes, he's my brother, but he was not confident that he'd keep up with these guys. And look at this. He is running with Dravelmere and Cycluna. He's had a few stabs at the turn in there. And it runs wide. Please don't bin it.
Oh, someone's binned it?
Someone has binned it. That looks like Southwell. He was going so well too. He withstood the pressure on lap 1. And he has now dropped all the way to the back behind Corey Williams. That'll be frustrating to no end for poor Matt Southwell. And that's turn 2, that's caught him out. But meanwhile, Norwich continues to lead the way. He's actually gapping Juro. Juro is now starting to have to think about Daniel Cycluna because Cycluna is tucked underneath the rear wing of the number 9 Focus. In fact, he has got a good run out of the first chicane. He might go for a send here. No, Juro has seen him coming. In fact, he's just going to try and yeet it around the outside. He's got to be careful though, because Drav's right there. Oh, Cyclona, he is looking everywhere for a move. He's just got to be patient at the moment. Yes, you can see that Norwich is starting to get away from him. The more you push, well, I mean, you don't really want to push too hard so early in the race. We've still got 36 minutes left and a mandatory pit stop. As fastest lap of the race, 42.430 for Mashiro Arasaka, and he has gapped them. Wouldn't say he's shown them the gap will be menu just yet, but boy, he is out in front, but to the tune of 3.2 seconds. Here we go, Cycluna now. He's got a good run out of turn number 2, but he's
almost on the grass there.
Yeah, I think he just got a little bit of aero wash through turn 3. Ruka. He's already.
Gerald Mill has come back to Cycluna a little bit. He was 8/10 before turn 3. Now he's.
Here we go. Cycluna is showing the nose. He's not close enough though. So now. Cyclona is going to be close enough. He might think about a dive here. Duro will be awake for it, and Duro is. He parks it in the center of the track. And Cyclona, he has... Wait, what is that on the back of Duro's car? I'm sorry, I've just noticed this. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to...
I'll try and get a good look.
No, I can do it. Do not overtake turning vehicle. Okay.
That is fair enough.
Yeah. I love it when people hide little memes like that on their liveries. I wish people would do it more often. I mean, I think one of my favourite has to be, it was either Vanderham or actually Daniel Cycluna. They, in one of the last AK V8 Supercar series I streamed, on their dash they actually had, some memes and just some funny things on their dashes. I think on Cycluna's he had a YouTube screenshot of of a video called "Putting SpaghettiOs in my fuel tank, then taking it to a mechanic."
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yep,
that's fair enough, really.
Then his teammate James Vanderham actually had a little screenshot of Alex Albon. They are racing me so hard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was on his car the whole season, actually.
It was.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I love it when people hide that stuff on the dash. I love it.
Yeah, I remember putting one on the back of my first car, the Martini one, saying I think it was... Oh, I can't remember.
Should be remembering that off the top of your head if it's your livery.
I've made so many liveries though, that's the thing. No, I'm gonna go into the files and have a look.
Oh no, Nipris has binned it and someone else has binned it behind him. That's Andrew Ferguson, so that's a delayed commentator's curse. I'll have to make up a curse emote, I reckon. Because I have a lot of them. So now Nipris finds himself with the other 1.6 Motorsport driver, Matt Southwell.
Yeah, so I've made 9 liveries for the V8s, and I've been in it for 1 season.
Ruka called
Here
it.
we go.
Okay, so I'll just cut you off there because Juro is actually closing up on the back of Norwich. Nipris and Southwell still in. Actually, Nipris has dived into pit lane. He has had enough of those tyres. He's going to try and get out on some clear track and hopefully make a bit of headway on the drivers ahead of him. Look at the back of Ryan Norwich's car. Actually really surprised. Juro and Cycluna have dropped Dravelmere. Had a good little advertisement. Just a reminder of what league this is. I'm not sure if you can tell. It is it's this little league called GT Club. Not sure if you've ever heard of them. Oh, Cycluna! He managed.
Dive bomb.
It was a dive bomb, but he managed to get the slipstream down the front straight. He immediately runs wide. So sorry, I was distracted by promoting GT Club there. So we missed that pass, but Daniel Cycluna is now up to 3rd place, and he is looking quite speedy at this stage of the race.
Yeah, so I've got that sticker up I have put on the car, warning, tailgating slows this vehicle down.
Ah, that works.
Yeah, I mean it did, because when someone was behind me I would go a bit slower because I was more scared that they were going to dive bomb as Cycluna cuts the corner.
Yeah, Cycluna's got to be careful, because Real Pen will hand him a pen.
Dravelmere has caught them both up again as well as they've been battling.
Yeah, so the fastest driver on that lap was Dravelmere. And he is right on the back of these guys as well. I'll tell you what, Lieutenant Lama's doing well. He's in 6th. Juro has almost binned it. He's done a half bin. He saved it. But this is going to leave him very vulnerable to this man here, Dravelmere. And Drav is going to be in prime slipstream position, providing he can get a good run out of turn 4.
Those white walls will do him wonders here, I reckon.
Yep, they should.
No.
No, he's still in range, but it's not close enough. That will. It won't frustrate Drav. Drav is a very, very patient driver. This is a very, very entertaining battle. This is all for second place. Some guy is leading the race. I'm not sure if you've heard of him, Arisaka. If you forget about him, he's way out in front.
Yeah, I think we can. I mean, I don't want to put a curse on him, but I think he kind of is the winner at the moment.
Well, honestly, we're all about handing curses here.
Well, Arisaka's won the whole thing. He's won the series.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
next 5 years.
That's a hell of a curse you're laying there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right, Dravelmir's got a good chance down the front straight. He's tucked into the slipstream. Juro's going to make him go the long way around turn 1. But don't put it past Drav not to try it. He will try it. The Cyclona simultaneously is having a go at Norwich. We might join Cyclona now. I think he's just going to be a little bit too far away this time. Oh,
Dravelmir's just dropped it.
So, he's had a good run and he's got the slipstream. Cyclona is, I think he's going to get second here. Here we go. Send lined up. And that is textbook. That is as easy.
He's gone deep. He's gone deep.
Very deep. And Norwich will take it back. Great exchange between these two and not a single touch. I love it.
Yet.
Yeah, yet.
Yet.
And the fan club has gone absolutely ballistic in chat. They got to keep.
Yeah, they're a bit expressive. Yeah.
They're very expressive. I wonder who they're cheering for. I wish they'd just give us a name.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, guys. I love it. So Cyclona now, he's going to have another crack at it. Juro runs very wide going into the final corner.
I think he was just getting the slipstream off Cyclona there.
And maybe a bit of aero wash. I think Norwich has done enough this time round. He's got half a second.
Well, Dravelmir right on the back bumper of Juro here. Pretty much pushing him through turn 1.
Yeah, we'll swap over to Steve Juro now. Just not close enough this time heading into turn 3. I'll tell you what, he thought about it anyway. He's literally got the eyes on. I'll tell you what, this turn 4 is very tricky to get right. And here comes Drav. He's got a great run down the runway. He's going to be forced to go the long way around. Juro's not going to let him have it easy. In fact, he runs him very close to the edge of the track. They touch and they keep it going. Oh, great exchange once again. I don't know what part we're up to in the great exchanges between Steve Juro and Dravelmir, and somehow Justin Redix has gone to the front of the field. I don't know how he's done that. I'm quite impressed because he's still down there behind Lieutenant Lama. Okay, there we go. Now he's starting to drop down. No, just had a little glitch on our timing screen there. Let's rejoin this battle here with Juro and Dravelmir. I didn't quite see how long it took Chris Nipris to go through pit lane. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up at the end of this race, because he's got a bit of pace on him at the moment. Looks like Norwich and Cyclona, they've just sort of spread apart a little bit. Who are they actually catching? Oh, that must be Angry Old Fella at the back of the field.
That would be correct.
So Angry, brand new to sim racing, I've heard. He's out there having a go. And hopefully he's having a heap of fun as well. Which is what it's all about. And in fact, Angry's going to sidestep our leaders quite responsibly as we shift our focus to Ryan Norwich. He's just started to put the hammer down a little bit. He's just opened up a little advantage over Daniel Cycluna. I wonder if Cycluna's just taken a little bit too much out of the tyres here.
Or he might be saving his tyres for later.
Could be. We've still got to go through our pit stops though. 14 minutes left in the pit window. Oh, Norwich and Cycluna. Cycluna way out wide. He is so wide, he will need a pass to get back onto the circuit.
Joy gets him as well.
Joy gets him, and Dravelmir will line him up into turn 3, gets him, planted up the inside, and that was very easy for Dravelmir. Cycluna is going to have to go through all that once again. Oh boy. That will test the patience of him. And also thank you to Non-System for the follow. Getting closer to 350 again. I'm certain I had 400 followers before we were sort of forced to go offline for a little bit. We continue to follow this battle. Cycluna trying to recover now. And Dravelmir again still trying to find a way past his old sparring partner Steve Duro. Oh, he just grabs a little bit of grass out of the chicane, and that might leave him vulnerable in the last corner to Cycluna. Tell you what, we also got a battle brewing between Lieutenant Lama and Justin Rediex. I've been sort of keeping tabs on the gap there. And Cycluna is in pit lane. Yeah, we lost him for a second there, and he will go through pit lane.
This is interesting.
Cycluna in pit lane.
Yeah, it's a bit early, I reckon. I'd still wait a few laps.
Well, we're actually at almost at the halfway point for this race. So, the undercut is real. could play into his hands.
Yeah, I would normally wait maybe just over the halfway mark.
And he is out of pit lane, 26 seconds time in pit lane, so yeah.
Those new tyres better do him well.
Well, he's got to get him warmed up first.
Those new tyres better do him well.
I don't recall stuttering there. So we'll swap over to this battle here. We got Lieutenant Lama and Justin Rediex. These guys have been getting rather close for the last couple of minutes. Lama really... Oh, God. He's done it again. Put the Lama on the back of the car. It's standard. It's standard. Like I said, I love it when people hide little things in their livery. I love it. Gives me something to look for. So if you're from AK Racing and you're trying to set up your livery for the next season of V8 Supercars, hide stuff for me. I love finding it.
And if you're using a Mustang, hit me up. I'll make one as well for you if you really want. I've made 2 for other people so far.
Oh yeah, we got some special liveries coming up then. That is a very docile entry into pit lane for Lieutenant Lama. Certainly not as aggressive as what we saw from Daniel Cycluna. And we'll see how long it takes him. So 26 seconds was the time for Daniel Cycluna. He's still got to traverse the rest of pit lane, and
Circuito has passed start finish line. There he is.
yep, 25.8 seconds the time for Cycluna.
Pretty comfortably ahead.
So yeah, Cycluna way ahead of it. I mean, he was way ahead going into pit lane. We'll quickly check back with our usual battle of Steve Duro and Dravelmir.
Dravelmir doesn't seem to be gaining on him too much.
I think both these guys are just starting to... Maybe they're starting to think we can catch Norwich. They've certainly got the gap down from 4 seconds to 3 seconds in that last sector. So I'm wondering if Norwich is starting to run out of tyres at the halfway point of this race.
Oh, Norwich is in the pits.
Norwich in pit lane. Duro in pit lane, but he has binned it, and Dravelmir gets him. Oh dear. Duro's going to be frustrated with that. Just tried to push it a little bit too far going into pit lane, and Dravelmir, you don't give him a second invitation. So I'll see if Duro can leapfrog him in the pit stop itself. Oh no, he hasn't.
Oh, no.
No, he's had a little bit of a wobble on the.
Cyclona's coming out the last corner as well.
And he's on warm tyres. So Norwich is out of pit lane, Dravelmir is out of pit lane, Duro is out of pit lane safely, but they're all on cold tyres. They got to remember that. I reckon some of them may forget. Norwich is comfortable. Well, we'll watch Daniel Cycluna as he closes in on the back of Steve Duro. We'll jump on board with him. And here we go. He's got good mid-corner grip versus Duro. And he'll have the slipstream down the runway. But Duro's just going to move the car into the center of the track. He's just going to try and discourage Cycluna from another dive bomb in this first S-bend. Now the tyres are warm for Duro, so the advantage that Cycluna had, that's gone. Pit lane cameras are bad, yeah.
We've just also had a pass for 10th place Walker on Ferguson. I think Ferguson is struggling a bit though.
I think Ferguson went in through pit lane. Cycluna, oh geez, he is right up close to the back of Duro there. As now ReadyX is in pit lane and somehow in first place again. I don't know how he's doing that.
Oh, Ferguson's gone off. Looks like he took it a bit too deep.
Still on track. Southwell in pit lane, ReadyX in pit lane. Go back to our battle for third place. ReadyX has leapfrogged Lieutenant Lama, if I'm not mistaken. But, ReadyX is on cold tyres at the moment. Lama, he's on warm tyres. He's actually... what on earth is going on here? Why is... Arasaka is leading the way, but for some reason he is showing up 9th on our leaderboard. In fact, he's going down, staying down. So... that's interesting. I'm sure that'll correct itself. As, oh, here we go. We're side by side now. Lama and ReadyX. And I think Lama... No, ReadyX is the last of the late breakers. They're still side by side. And Lama will take the position away from ReadyX. But ReadyX on fresh tyres. Oh, Lama deep into the hairpin. So is ReadyX. Oh, this is a great exchange between these two. Once again.
Bumper to bumper.
Oh, ReadyX just goes in a little bit deep, unsighted by Lama, I'd say. And here we go, Ready X with the GT3 tactic. Flash the headlights, try and distract the driver in front. Can't see it working on Llama though. Llama, a very experienced driver. My dark horse in the top 5. Also got a battle about to brew between Dravelmere and Norwich, and that'll be for 2nd place. Oh, Ready X wide. Keeps it pointing in the right direction. We're going to have a look at this battle here between Dravelmere and Norwich. I don't know why Arasaka is down in 13th. So I'm very curious.
Oh, Duro spun. Duro has spun.
He's going to bag him up and, oh, geez, what's happened there?
Looks like he either locked up the brakes or just a ton of oversteer.
Okay, yep, that's a little bit common for these cars with this setup, and he's just got to try and cool it down a little bit, let those tyres come back to temperature, because right now he is vulnerable to more spins. So
Yeah, I think what happened there, he come into the corner, fine, and then just went oversteer, caught it, and then oversteered the other way and off.
Yep. Classic. That seems to be a characteristic of these cars, that they do tend to have that snap oversteer after a bit of understeer. You just got to be so careful with it. It's frustrating, but you just have to deal with it as best you can. Good news is it's the same for everyone. Now, this is something I've sort of been keeping an eye on with the timing screen, or the timing tower. Lee Walker and Andrew Ferguson. They've been getting rather close with each other. As Fergo absolutely throwing it through the downhill chicane. Runs a little bit wide, does Lee Walker. And they're going to be side by side. And I think Ferguson will take the position. Oh, Chris Nipris in pit lane again. He must be out of tyres. He was first to the pitter, so he's going to try an unorthodox tactic of 2-stop.
Yeah, we've got 3 people making 2 stops with Nipris, Ford, and Oldfella 2 stops.
Have a look at the progression. Ignore Arasaka. He is leading the way in this race. He is definitely not 13th in the race. But the big winner at the moment is Lieutenant Llama. He's up by 6 spots, not 7. So he'll be pretty happy with that result if he can make it stick. Nipris and Oldfella, by the looks of things, 2-stop at the moment. Although perhaps maybe a drive-through penalty for 1 or 2 of them, perhaps, you reckon?
Possibly. Got Duro on the back of Ready X here. Looks like potential move.
Yeah, so Ready X has actually gotten around Duro at some point. So Duro's going to be a little bit frustrated. So he's just maybe driving a little bit ragged. And that is a bin.
He's still going.
That is.
He's hit the other wall.
I'm going to give that 3 bins out of a possible 5, and he's actually going to drop behind Matt Southwell now. As Southwell comes flying down the. He just cuts in front of Duro now. Yes, there is a reverse top 10. So it's not over for Duro. He can. He's down in 8th at the moment, not 7th. So he'll be in a good position for race number 2 if he stays where he is. But championship-wise, probably not his best bet. All right, let's have a look at the lead battle for, no, sorry, not the battle for the lead, battle for second. We have Dravelmere on Norwich, face the right direction now.
We've got Ferguson and Walker as well, side by side.
Oh, look, Dravy just goes for the late apex just to get the drive down. And, oh yeah, I can see the timing screen, timing tower going ballistic with
Ferguson has made the move on the inside at the end of the runway. That was a pretty good move.
I'll tell you what, I think the driver to keep an eye on will be Chris Nippers. He's closing in on the back of Corey Williams for 10th. That'll be a crucial pass for him because that will give him pole for a reverse grid race number 2.
Well, looks like Walker's coming back on Ferguson here.
I want to swap it. Oh, we're going to swap over. We're going to swap over Lee Walker and Ferguson. His gap has just opened up between Norwich and Dravelmere again. So Ferguson runs a little bit wide. Won't hurt him too much. I think Walker had a bad run through turn 2 as well, so he's just dropping a little bit of time on Ferguson as they make their way to turn 3. The never-ending sweeper.
Osaka has just posted the fastest lap of the race with a 1:42 flat. He is flying.
Oh, Norwich has binned it somewhere. Norwich is recovering. He's going to be vulnerable to Daniel Cicluna. We'll definitely take a note of that. We'll have a look at that post once all the race action is over tonight. Where are we? 8 minutes to go. Okay, yep. I'll try to remember that one. Norwich is going to be vulnerable to Cicluna. Cicluna runs wide. Does he hang on to it? Oh, he does. I thought he was gone that time. This is a golden opportunity for Cicluna. He had a night to forget.
Chris Nippers has just made a move on Williams, who has gone off.
Yep, Williams
he's
has
actually,
it.
yeah.
Hardcore carnivore. I like that. That's good. Hang on, there was the battle I was looking for. So Daniel Cicluna and Ryan Norwich. Cicluna just ranges up on the back of Norwich now, but he's just got to be patient now. He realistically has to wait for Norwich to make a mistake so he can actually get close enough to make a move. Really is going to be a test of his patience, I think. And it's also going to be a test of Norwich's resolve as well. So he's got to withstand this pressure too. I'll tell you what, just watching the last few rounds with Daniel Cicluna, he's one of the last people you want behind him, I think.
Yeah, he is quite aggressive. He will just pounce at any opportunity he gets.
Norwich may have just given him an opportunity. He's had to get out of it to keep control of the car, and this will give Cicluna an easy pass going into turn number 3. But now he's going to be vulnerable down the runway because, well, Norwich will have the slipstream. Although he's losing time through turn 3 and 4. He's actually got a good run. He's got a real good run. Here comes Norwich. He's ranging up on the back of Cicluna. We may see a Sandy. He pulls out. He's thinking about it. He decides against it. He has got the pace to run with Cicluna, so... And he's still got time. 5.5 minutes left in this race. Oh, Cyclona runs wide. This will be the opportunity for Norwich.
Bit of a tight section this. Can't really overtake, especially in that portion of the go-kart section, if you'd like to call it that.
I would like to call it that. Nice and tight. I like that section. It's fun.
I haven't raced this circuit before, so I wouldn't really know. It looks fun.
Oh, it is. It's heaps of fun. I believe they run the Brazilian stock cars around here in real life. I mean, you would think so, wouldn't you? Being in Argentina.
Brazilian stock cars in Argentina. I just want you to think about that for a sec. Doesn't really...
Yeah, I know. But it's South American. It's South American.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think that.
Yeah. Yeah,
they would run well around here.
I actually have to do a bit of research on those cars because they sound absolutely wicked. Now, ReadyX and Llama are also starting to get in close quarters with each other. So we're going to quickly jump over to these two guys. Shut up, Ruka. that condescending smooth. Yeah. Well, you know something, Rookie. You miss smooth brain, so you missed that one, buddy. Here we go, ReadyX flashing the lights now. He's trying to pile the pressure on to onto Llama. Gets a little bit of oversteer on the change of direction. Oh, look at that. How aggressive is ReadyX on the entry to that little sweeper there? Really closes in hard on the back of Llama. He just can't do anything with that entry speed. Half a second faster by the looks of things to Llama. But he just can't do anything with the pace.
And somehow Arasaka has moved up to 12, even though he's meant to be leading.
Yeah, he has started to lap the rest of the field. He's put Ryan Ford down one lap, and he's about to do the same to Corey Williams. Here we go, ReadyX has got a decent run onto the runway, and he's got slipstream. He's just not close enough to make the move on Llama. Oh, and he has binned it. He's got to keep it pointing straight, Justin. Oh, he just keeps it straight, but oh, yep, he's done it this time. So, ReadyX. That will pretty much well be the end of his bid for the top 5. My two dark horses battling it out. I love it. Couldn't handle the slipstream pace, yeah. So we're closing in on the final laps of this race. We have given this guy absolutely zero time because he has just been so dominant. I know the timing tower says he's in 11th, but he is our race leader.
No, he's just first twice.
He's first twice. That's how big his win is. But, geez, Mashiro has just been a league of his own this race. He heads up to the go-kart section, probably for the penultimate time, looking at the time we have left. This has just been an absolutely brilliant performance from Arasaka. don't think I've actually seen him competing in any other league. This is the first time I've seen him, but geez, this has been... This is... what's the word I'm looking for? Ominous.
Dominant.
Dominant, ominous for the rest of the field. So he starts the final lap of the race. White flag is out for your leader, Mashiro Arisaka.
Looks like Norwich is on the back of Cicluna as well. Or coming up to.
Yeah, he's a second. Ford has just taken Corey Williams as well.
Oh no, they're finishing. Alright. Apparently, Drovelmere has won with Cicluna and Norwich second and third, apparently.
Well, we're going to stick with Mashiro Arisaka. I'm sure there will be corrections post-race because definitely him being down 11th. I don't know why that is the case. Must have missed a timing beacon or something. But Mashiro Arisaka, a brilliant drive. As he rounds the go-kart section for the last time. I'm sure I'm 100% certain that Juro will be working pretty hard to correct the order. But have a look at the pace that Mashiro has been running. Last lap 42.6, best lap 42.0, and he sets the final lap at 42.260 and takes the win. I'm calling it a win for Mashiro.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yep, that was absolutely dominant. In fact, I'm wrong. Chris Nipris will not start the second race off of pole. He will actually have to start the race from 11th. But let's wrap up this race, number one. So it is Mashiro, not Drovelmere. I'm sure that will be corrected later. Daniel Cicluna in third, Ryan Norwich fourth, Lieutenant Lama, Redix, Southwell, Juro, Ferguson, Lee Walker, Chris Nipris, Ryan Ford, Corey Williams, and then Angry Old Fella rounding out the rest of the field. So, not a bad race.
Yeah, it was pretty clean.
Oh, okay. So we have a bit of a development for Chris Nipris. This is why he made a mistake. So he has two pet cats, and one of them jumped on the keyboard and put him in third person. And he's streaming as well. He's streaming as well, so I'm definitely going to have to have a look at that one.
Does he have a face cam? That's.
Oh yes, he does. He does. Ruka, did you see it? Please tell me you saw it, Ruka.
Alrighty. So we definitely need to get that on the
No, but you want to clip it? Oh well. Hang on a second. I'll actually look it up on my phone because this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to have to look at it, and when I find it, I'll turn the phone around. You can have a look. Oh, I can't rewind the live stream. Damn it.
He's talking about it though. Rika says he'll get it.
Oh, good times. Good times. I absolutely love hearing my brother binning it because of his cat. He's always giving me crap about my pet birds. Well, my pet bird doesn't jump on my keyboard while I'm racing. Yeah. Score one for me. So we're just waiting on the server to be restarted for race number 2. In fact, I'm going to shoot that back to Chris. God, actually, I have to see if he reacts to that. Oh, there's arguments going on. I'm not gonna stream that. Yeah. So yeah, rip to Chris Nipris there. Unfortunately, damn cats. Another reason to hate cats. They're evil. They stuff up your racing. There was no cat. Oh, okay. There you go.
Interesting. Let's see what excuse he comes up for this race when he bins it, or if he bins it.
He's a former karter, so he's got a whole list of excuses. Trust me.
Ah, yeah, fair
He's
enough.
gonna love that. So we're still waiting on our new server. Anyway, any surprises in that race? Do you reckon?
Really? Just like qualifying, it's pretty much just they were where they were, really. That's how I saw it.
Was a little bit. But honestly, driver of the race, Lieutenant Lama. I got to give it to Lieutenant Lama for that race. He made the most amount of ground. I totally forgot to start a prediction in that race. Damn it. So sorry to
You've
everyone
still
who...
got next race.
Yes, we'll start a new prediction. Are we going to have a clean turn 1 for race number 2? 2 minutes. Go. God, I totally forgot about that. I had so much time to set up another prediction. Professional strimmer. Aussie Motorsport League. Who won? I'm going to call it Saka? Oh, God. Arasaka? For some reason, timing did not play the game for him. I'll just see the grid. Amashiro. That's who it is. I can't believe I messed that up. Usually pretty good with pronouncing names, but anyway.
Looks like I've got.
Why isn't Cotterado can't handle the Norwich heat? Assume. That is a good question. I think Matt Cotter only really races AK Racing on Sunday nights. Speaking of AK Racing, we have got another stream coming up this Sunday night for the Mini Can-Ams. I believe it is the last race. Touch wood. Cat 8
Yeah, I'm
home.
pretty sure.
Oh, hang on.
I'm pretty sure it's the last.
Hang on.
race.
We've got a clip. We have got a clip.
Oh, here we go. Let's have a look.
No, he binned it by himself. Unless there was another bin that he had. Okay, Chris. Okay. There must have been another bin because he ended up going through pit lane twice, so maybe he would just I'll do another pit stop. Let's have a look at prediction. Only 9% went for no for clean turn.
That was
one.
me.
That was you. Oh well, three people have
No.
bet.
That was more than likely mostly me.
We got a lot of people who have put a lot of channel points on yes. God, it's going to really suck for you guys if it turns out to be a dirty clean turn 1. Oh, okay, so we have got a server up. Let's get involved in that. Oof. Tight hands. Pit lane cameras were bad. Yeah, they were.
If you do go onto the scenic one, it gives a top-down view of it, which is better. But
yeah, but then the rest of the cameras are so awful. But I mean, I can't really criticize them because I have no idea how to do it myself. I'm sure there is a camera file out there that we can download for this track. So we are about 2 minutes away from a start. Whoa! What on earth? Professional. What the freaking hell? Okay, I think I fixed it. Maybe, possibly.
Maybe we can see the start upside down.
I don't think I want to do that.
Fair
Our audience is already getting sick with the regular cameras. Anyway, let's run through the starting grid very, very quickly. So Chris Nipris does indeed start off pole position. Next to him will be Lee Walker. Oh, there was a cat. Okay, there you go. Andrew Ferguson off of third, Steve Giroux fourth. Matthew Southwell and Justin Rediex will head road number 3. And we have Lieutenant Lama and Ryan Norwich. Dan Cicluna and Dravelmere round out the top 10. Over the page, we've got Mashiro, Arasaka, Ryan Ford, Corey Williams, and Angry Old Fella rounding out the field. Let me just quickly start a screen share for you. There we go. We will get rid of my face cam so you can get a full look at the field. And we are set for a start. So, who are we liking in this race? I'm going to go with Duro.
I'm going to go for Cicluna.
Cicluna, okay. Yeah, dark horse, Ryan Norwich. 20 seconds to go before we get this race underway. As the lights turn up. Oh, we have a clip there. Okay. So we have got
$20 Norwich runs out of fuel.
Oof. 6 lights on, 6 lights out. We are away and racing into a pretty good start from the front row. Pretty even as they head towards turn number 1. Got to keep in mind cold tyres as we head to turn number 1. And someone's sending it around the outside. It looks like Nipris will get the whole shot. He does indeed. And looks like everyone has gotten through turn 1 cleanly once again. And through turn 3. Yeah, turn 2 nicely as well. Now Chris Nipris has taken the whole shot and he's starting to open up a little bit of a handy gap. So let me give you...
we've got 3 off. We've got 3 off on...
Oh, that's Juro's around! Oh no, my favourite's around! Dravelmere's around!
Old fella, Ready X.
Oh, you're joking. This has given a golden opportunity. Ryan Norwich and Daniel Cicluna. Arasaka carving through the field like a hot knife through butter. Oh, Fox Sports reported that Norwich put the wrong fuel in.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's Southwell. Southwell's been turned around. Oh, we should probably stop doing turn 1, just do lap 1.
That would make more sense.
It would. Norwich dive bombs on Ferguson, but he runs a little bit wide and Ferguson will take the position back. And this is the battle for third. Walker and Nipris starting to just gap these guys a little bit. Oh, Norwich, he is right up the back of Ferguson. Ferguson runs a little bit wide. It's going to be brave here for Norwich as they go towards the downhill chicane. And Ferguson hands it over. Lama is looking pretty racy at the moment. Here comes Arasaka. And oh, that's a tidy move. They do touch. Arasaka absolutely caught Lama napping there. But they're still side by side, so it's not over yet. Arasaka got a bit of a benefit with Ferguson's slipstream. You see how brave Lama is around the outside. He's not brave enough. He just hands that position over to Arasaka. He's got to deal with Daniel Cicluna next. Jeez, Arasaka, 1 lap and he's already up to 5th after 11th. So we might actually start a new prediction a little bit later while we focus on this battle. Here, Cicluna looking pretty racy on Lama. He's got a good slipstream and he will take this position quite easily. He'll have the benefit of the slipstream from Arasaka as well. But I think Lama's not going to let him have it easy. And indeed, no, Cycluna just chops the nose off, and Llama drops down to 7th. He's now got Ryan Ford right behind him as well. Had a good, clean move from Daniel Cycluna.
Got Ready X coming up on Old Fella as well for another battle. Just keep an eye on.
I think Ready X will... I don't want to say... he should make... This should be a pretty easy battle for Ready X. Battle for the lead is still going as well. Nippers and Ford. No, sorry, Walker. My God. Walker right on the back of Nippers, but Nippers, I'll tell you what, Chris's big advantage is that he gets off corners so much stronger. Fastest lap of the race, Ryan Norwich, 42.5. He's actually...
Arisaka's taken that.
Oh, he has indeed, a 43.
As he goes down the inside of Ferguson in turn 1, makes it look
nice
easy.
And easy, yeah. Anyway, back to the
Near
front.
with a 42.9 as well.
Yeah. So I'd say Norwich exceeded track limits somewhere on that lap because that was a little bit faster. He was a little bit faster than Arisaka. I'll tell you what, Nippers is looking quite good, quite comfortable at the moment. He's got a little gap.
His cats don't come in and ruin it.
Yeah. So. I'm working on a new prediction for everyone here. I got a big challenge for Steve Duro. Who's going to finish higher? Is it going to be Steve Duro or will it be Lieutenant Llama? You got a few minutes to think about it. 2 minutes. Duro is down in 12th place. Llama is in 7th. There's no pit stops in this race, as Norwich ranges up on the back of these two drivers, Nippers and Walker. Ready X actually drops behind Duro now. Nippers being a little bit liberal with the grass there. Oh, Walker grabbed the grass on the entry to the final hairpin. Jeez, we've got a lot of people who are putting more faith into Duro.
I sadly didn't. I'm just gonna be the minority for everything here.
Oh, meanwhile, Ryan Norwich, he's closed up on the back of these guys, but he's got Arisaka. Norwich wide. Very wide.
We've got Duro and Old Fella going at it in turn 1.
I think Duro's made that move easy. Yes, he has. Southwell's actually... He's starting to catch the back of Ford as well. Ford's on the back of Llama too. Llama's on the back of Ferguson. We've got a great, almost 4-way battle for 6th, as Norwich will get a great run out of turn 4. He should make this move pretty easy, I think, as they head into turn number 5. And Norwich already finished. Oh, Walker. Oh, man. Norwich just pulled right in front of Walker to take the normal race line. Arisaka now dives up the inside of Walker. So Walker, in the space of only a handful of corners, he drops 2 positions. And Arisaka absolutely flying through the field at the moment. And now they're all lining up behind Chris Nippers. And it's going to be a lot of patience. Oh, Ready X and Old Fella are both off. Actually, by the looks of things, they do have to make a pit stop. Oh, no, they don't. Pit window open in 23 minutes.
Ready X is spun off. I think collected Old Fella in the process. Got a battle for 6 brewing up as well as the lead.
Here comes Arisaka. He's got a good slipstream down the front straight. He's going to pull out and have a look on the inside of Norwich. They're going to be side by side through turn 1 and maybe turn 2. Nippers is going to be looking in the rear vision mirror going, yes, boys, please keep fighting, please. Give me a chance.
Oh! Circuito goes down the inside of Ferguson as well. Oh, is he going to make the double move?
Oh. Oh, Arisaka and Norwich, I thought they were both going to try on Nippers in turn number 3. Cycluna now ranging up on the back of these guys. He's dragging Lee Walker with him too. This is great stuff.
Cycluna also just made the move on Walker down the after turn 2 as well.
Norwich with a slipstream down the back straight. He's actually going to pull out on the inside of Nipris, but he can't quite. He's not close enough. Nipris just closes the door. Oh, Nipris has had a bad run through the second part of the chicane. He's going to be vulnerable going into the first hairpin, heading into the go-kart section. Chris Nipris, he doesn't like to defend either, and Norwich has escorted him wide there, and Walker also escorts Nipris wide, so Nipris, he's had a bit of a nightmare corner, and he drops down to 5th place. Arasaka now takes the lead. So, oh jeez. Mashiro Arasaka in one corner goes up to first from 11th to first in only a handful of laps. And brilliant drive from Mashiro. Nipris is going to be a little bit filthy, I think. He gave Norwich room. I think Norwich maybe just missed his braking marker a little bit. I do not doubt that it was not intentional from Norwich. But anyway, it is Mashiro Arasaka who now leads the way. Little battle here. Oh, I just joined that at the wrong time. Andrew Ferguson has had a half bin. Southwell looking up the inside of Ford at the same time, and Southwell's going to have an easy pass for 7th as they head through turn 3. And now he sets off in pursuit of Lieutenant Lama.
Norwich is keeping with Arasaka quite well actually at the moment.
I think the slipstream has actually increased. Norwich is he was able to close up a little bit, and he was about 6/10 off the back of Arasaka. Right on board now with Ryan Norwich as he tries to chase down Arasaka. Closes up as they exit the technical section.
Keeping with them really well.
Duro Watch is still going strong. He's actually got, you won't believe this. You're not going to believe this. Duro and Dravelmir. How do these guys end up together all the time?
They must just have a magnet toward each other. It has to be the only solution.
I would have to agree with that. So anyway, Steve Duro closing in on the back of Andrew Ferguson. And, well, for those of you playing along at home, Duro's got 8 minutes, 50 seconds. Now, let's see if I can play good maths. 4 seconds, 5 seconds. He's got to close 5 seconds up on Lieutenant Lama. If those of you who put all their points on Duro, who was that put all their points on Duro? Yeti Bacon. 5 seconds and pass, yep, in 8.5 minutes. Don't know that Steve Duro can do it.
Yeah, I voted for Lieutenant Lama.
I mean, also at the same time, forgot about this, Duro's got to defend from Dravelmir.
Yeah. They might work together, you never know. I doubt it, but you,
eight
you
minutes
never
to go.
know.
8 minutes to go, I don't think so. Probably with 20 minutes to go, they would work together. But 8 minutes to go, I think Dravelmir will be wanting Steve to pick up the pace a little bit.
If I were them, I would probably try and work together until maybe 4.5 minutes left to go and then just go all out and take each other out, but you never know.
So Cluna has actually passed Ryan Norwich, so Norwich drops down to 3rd place and missed that pass. But now Cicluna and Norwich. Oh, Norwich runs a little bit wide. He manages to keep it pointing in the right direction. Duro's just got past Ferguson, and so has Dravelmir.
Ferguson was going slow. It looked like he was coming out the pits or something. I don't think he was, though.
tell you what, a little battle going on here. We got Lieutenant Lama, and he's chasing down Chris Nipris at the moment. So Nipris, our early race leader. Fortunately got a little bit beaten up a couple of minutes ago. Now he's under threat from Lieutenant Lama. Oh! Oh, that was so close. And now Lama's going to be vulnerable to Matt Southwell. Southwell, oh, he's going to be... He might be playing into the hands of Yeti. Oh, Southwell sideways on the exit. He's got to be mindful. I think
that Lama just intimidated him a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That surprised Lama. Yeah. Oh, Southwell just drops it off the curb, and he's going to be vulnerable to Ford as we head up towards the final corner.
Lama who's just...
Yeah, that Lama, you don't want to see that on the back of a car.
That's going to haunt me for probably the next few weeks.
Matt Southwell has just picked up a new fan in Yeti Bacon. And Norwich and Cyclone. Oh, Southwell, that was weird. It's obviously cooling down his tyres or something, I don't know. Oh, Southwell finds that curb and it's going to lose a position to Ford. Meanwhile, Nipris has actually managed to start closing the gap in on Lee Walker now that Lama's off his case. And in fact, Nipris is on the back of Lee Walker now. Just outside of slipstream range by the looks of things.
Well, we got Norwich running wide out, just coming off the runway, but losing a bit of time to Sequina there.
Just trying to push a little bit too hard. Sequina actually, he might keep Arasaka honest in the last few minutes of this race.
Yeah, he's not giving up that gap. Has gained a bit, but not as much as you'd think.
Right, where's my Duro watch? He's right on the back of Southwell now. The man that we've got him chasing. Oh, Norwich is in pit lane. Okay. So maybe Fox Sports got it right. And he has underfueled. So that will elevate Lee Walker onto the podium, but he has got a battle on his hands with Chris Nipris just behind him. Nipris running a little bit of an unorthodox line through turn number 1, and that'll cost him a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go back to my Duro watch because he has closed onto the back of Southwell, and, well, 3 minutes 40. Caught the fuel. Give me your $20.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did. That's true. So Duro is running out of time for you, Yeti. Three minutes left, and he's got to try and catch Southwell, pass Ford, pass Lama. No, not a big task. Not a big task.
Still got a fair bit to Lama. What's that? 3 seconds.
Actually, got a bit of a queue forming up. It's just starting to stretch out a little bit. So we got Lee Walker just here, heading towards the downhill S-bend. Give you a bit of a rundown of the field. So there goes Walker, Nipris, then Lama. Then we have Ford, Southwell, Duro, and Dravelmere. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good spread for the field.
Yeah, close racing is... Well, someone's gone off. Lama's gone off!
Lama's gone off, and there goes Duro! He's up beside Lama!
No! Channel points!
And now Duro He's looking up at the back of Matt Southwell all of a sudden. Some reason Dravelmir's dropped off the back of Duro. Maybe Dravelmir's put in a bet on Duro. Oh, you gotta be kidding for
Must have oversteered or wheel spin coming out the last corner there because he's on the inside.
Unsure, but either way, Steve Duro is ahead of Lieutenant Lama with a minute 45 left on the clock.
Come on, Lama!
He's got the slipstream, but so does Duro on Southwell, and Southwell in turn has slipstream on Ford. Funnel all the points to Yeti. No,
This
Duro
is going
runs
to be a
in
good
deep.
last few laps.
I'm gonna have to duck away from this battle to focus on Arasaka, because he is our leader. Again, Duro runs a little bit deep. Right on board with Lama now. He loses a little bit of time on the exit of the hairpin.
We've got Dravelmir on the very back of Lama at the moment.
Lama's pretty safe with Drav behind.
Dravelmir's...
Yeah, we just saw that in the
has
camera.
dropped the wheel.
Yep, just saw that in the rear vision camera. Lama, oh, Duro with an unorthodox line. This might give Lama a chance. Oh, he goes for the dive. Not close enough. He'll have to focus on a good exit.
This is going to be the final lap as well.
He's got a good exit now. He's got the slipstream. Duro has dropped out of range of Southwell. He is going to be vulnerable to Lieutenant Lama as they head up towards turn number 1.
You got Southwell on Ford as well.
Oh, don't know where to look. We're going to have to look at Arasaka in a second. As we count down the last 20 seconds.
But Norwich has gone off in the background as well.
Yeah, I think that was Dravelmir actually.
On Southwell's in... Oh, he's kept there. He's gone to the grass a bit.
He'll be a little bit shaken, but holding on to 6th at the moment. He's going to be vulnerable to Duro now, though. But this might work in favour of Lieutenant Lama. We're going to quickly duck away because this is our race leader, Mashiro Arasaka.
Juro's gone off, Juro's...
Oh, Juro's gone! No way! Oh, what an emotional roller coaster for those of you in chat who have been betting. Oh, no. So Lieutenant Lama is going to be the hero of a lot of you in chat. Mashiro Arasaka will exit the final corner and he will take 2 from 2 tonight ahead of Daniel Cicluna. Then we have Lee Walker coming around the final corner. He'll come home in 3rd. Yeah, I have to agree. That is a golden bin, actually, for Steve Duro. So Lee Walker gets onto the podium ahead of Chris Nipris. Nipris, he'll be happy with 4th, I reckon. Ford in 5th. Southwell 6th. Lieutenant Lama, the hero of chat. The underdog. Comes home in 7th.
Channel points. Yes.
Oh, you're going to do more than double your channel points, mate. Oh, have a look at this. So, how many points did you get?
58.
58. Oh, is that all? Oh, that's a shame.
I don't think I put many in anyway.
Oh, well. So, Arasaka, what a great drive from him tonight. Untouchable. Untouchable Mashiro. That is drive of the race as well. So, well done. We're going to... Wrong keyboard again. We're going to quickly have a look at our results. So, Mashiro Arasaka, your winner of race number 2. He makes the clean sweep tonight ahead of Daniel Cicluna and Lee Walker. We then have Chris Nipris bring home 4th place. So, great work for the 1-6 Motorsport team. Ryan Ford in 5th. Matthew Southwell makes it 6th for 1-6 as well. Lieutenant Lama in 7th. Dravelmir in 8th. Andrew Ferguson 9th. And then Ryan Norwich comes home in the top 10. Then we have Steve Duro who comes home in 11th. Justin Rediex 12th. Both those guys will be very disappointed with those results. Angry Old Fella in 13th. Hey, well done to Angry. He got a position ahead of Corey Williams. So there you go. That is tonight's race done and dusted. We're going to quickly have a look at some highlights, I reckon.
I've just seen the clip of the cat.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ!
Have to find that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The cat is real. Here we go.
It is interesting to say the least.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm going to post that in our Discord because that is hilarious to me. All you see is just this little blur in the corner of Chris's face cam, and then all of a sudden there's a cat. So that is great. All right, let's quickly go through some replays. We'll see if we can't find something. What was it, about 8 minutes 50 to go? Something happened.
Someone went off or something.
Yeah, someone went off. Very specific. Very specific.
Something in race 1, 8 minutes.
Something in race 1, yeah. 8 minutes to go. Yeah, I can't remember.
It was before the kart section, wasn't it?
Damn it! I need to have a pen and paper here for this purpose to actually just go through highlights. Yeah, well, I didn't use them. There was a little bit of chaos in race number 1, wasn't there, at the start? So let's see. Oh, hello. Right. Quickly race over to turn number 3. We'll just find out what actually happened, because I'm 99% sure there was...
That was race 2 that all the carnage happened. Turn 3.
Was it? I'm pretty certain there was some carnage in...
I don't... maybe.
Here we go. So... there comes the field. I'm certain that there was a little bit of chaos going on here. Brilliant sight, all these cars racing through cleanly. I want to say that something did happen to Duro about... and wide there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Duro did have a... he did get binned at some point, I think. So he's racing Cicluna here. There we go. That was the moment for Duro. That's where he binned it. That's right. So,
yeah.
And that's where he binned it in race number 2 as well. So Steve Duro's had a bit of a nightmare with that turn, it has to be said. So we'll quickly jump out of there.
Binned it coming out of the corner in race 2, actually.
So we'll load up this replay.
Sure.
We'll also have a look at that pass, that chaotic pass between Nippers and Norwich. Because that was... I think it was just... I think it may have just been hard racing, but... I mean, we're not stewards, so we shouldn't be making those sorts of decisions.
I mean, we could be stewards.
Yeah, but we're not. I can't do that. I just can't. Let's see. We have got some lap 1 carnage in this race at turn 3. Find out what on earth happened.
I think it was 4 or 5 cars that collided around the back of the field.
So let's... here we go. Yeah, we're 3 wide. We got cars going left, right, and centre. That's Ready X. How'd that happen for Duro? Oh, he's just run wide by himself. And then we just had... so there was no collisions whatsoever. Dravomir and Duro just dropped it off by themselves. I mean, it probably doesn't help at this point that... you know, we're looking at 3 wide right here. I'd say Duro was just trying to give room to Ferguson on the inside. And he's just... he's just run wide. trying to give room to Ferguson. Probably didn't know that he was well and truly clear. Ready X, I think he may have gotten a little bit ambitious.
Someone says that they apparently got nudged there.
And
Lieutenant Lama, first race in VR.
I don't know, Justin. I think you'd found the grass. I don't know. Netcode is a bit of a pain in the ass. Hang on. Here's the nudge. There's the nudge there. The Jim's track limits car of Dravelmere and Angry Old Fella as well, going off in sympathy. So that happened, and then oh, good avoidance there, Jay. Oh, look earlier. Okay. How far earlier? Are we looking at turn 2? So, oh, yep. I see a little bit of a nudge there. That was that looks like Norwich, just giving a little bit of a hip and shoulder there. But, yeah. All right. Quickly bring up Chris Snipperis here, and let's see. So he's dropped behind there. Okay, so quickly jump on board with him. So this is the moment that he basically lost the lead. He's allowed room. Norwich up the inside. These cars don't really pull up that well, I don't think. And then unfortunately he's just gotten a bit of hip and shoulder there. Let's go free cam again. I mean, it's easy for us to sit back here with slow motion and go, oh, well, he could have done this. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how much more room Nipris could have given.
Nah, not much you could do there. He
No.
went for a lunge.
It was a lunge. And that basically just allowed Arasaka. Unfortunately, Lee probably didn't know where Nipris was, and that's where the hip and shoulder came for between Walker and Nipris. So, geez, hard racing. But now we get to pick on the club captain again. Where is he? Because Steve, you got a lot of explaining to do, just to chat. Oh, okay. So he's run really wide here. That's easy to do as well. And then just overcorrection, which is even easier to do with these cars. And he has binned it. That is the golden bin. We're going to actually look at that at full speed. Sorry, Steve.
It happened pretty quickly. There's not much he could have done to save that.
We're right on board with him. So left, right, left. And that is your golden bin for the night. And then unfortunately just couldn't get it back on track. I mean, Steve is just... He will have been so excited to get out of that server. I'll tell you right now. Get out of that sim. Oh.
Well, you cannot win them all.
No. But yeah, anyway, that is that. I guess I'll throw it over to you guys in chat while we wrap this up and maybe talk about some of the upcoming stuff that we've got. So let's see. 5th of February, we have got Shitbox Rallycross Night again, 2nd edition. Yeah, basically just be on Wreckfest and be ready to have a bit of fun. You're already signed up for that, aren't you, Tyler? Yes. And you're going to be commentating and racing. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I've got a few proposals to make for it. I either actually try it, which I doubt anyone would want me to do, be a field reporter, basically, or just try and do my best in the worst car possible. Which I'm guessing people are wanting me to do.
Well, I think we're pretty well going to lock it to Class C because Class C provides the closest racing.
All right, I'll work on the worst car and the worst looking car as well.
Lawnmower or the couch.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be very excited for that one. Looking forward to the screams. Looking forward to the terror. Going to be really good.
Yeah.
Also coming up soon-ish, we're still taking entries for the touring car double header on the Go Race Promotions Discord. I'll provide a link for that as well. Give me 2 seconds while I set it up. But basically, we start the night with British touring cars around Knockhill, and then we end the night with V8 supercars at Calder Park. You can find all the details and how to enter on our Discord. There's a link right there. Make sure you join up. Have a bit of fun with us. Should be pretty good. Otherwise, after that, we have got... Matty Richards is still in chat. Pretty sure we got the last round of the Mini Can-Ams this Sunday again. Let me have a look. Where are they racing this time? Matty, help me. I don't know where they're racing. I have no idea where they're racing. But anyway, the last round of the Mini Can-Am series is on this Sunday, so make sure you hit the follow button. Get us a little bit closer. Actually, I think we are pretty well on 350 followers. So that's pretty cool. Thank you very much again, everyone out there. But yeah, make sure you hit the follow button. Think we're doing a good job. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, make sure you don't miss the Mini Can-Ams. And then we'll be bringing you the AK Racing V8 Supercar Championship, the new season coming up very, very soon. Let me find their calendar. Their first race is on the 13th of February at Hidden Valley. Tyler, you're taking part in that one as well, I believe. Yep, that's going to be good to see you behind the wheel instead of the microphone.
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
Yeah, geez,
I'll also be racing in VR as well, which should be something different.
VR is fun. VR racing is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you followed us. If you're on YouTube watching the replay, jump off YouTube and join us on Twitch, okay? So you can see the action unfolding live, and then there are no spoilers on the Discords, whatever. But yeah, otherwise, I think that will do us, unless you want to give me your driver of the night, Tyler.
I reckon it's got to go to our race winner, honestly.
Arasaka, yep, that is a very strong contender for driver of the race. I can't think of anyone else that really deserves it more. So yeah, congratulations to Mashiro. Jiro for getting me points. No, I don't think we can do that one. So yeah, I totally agree with that one. Yeah, I think that'll wrap us up for tonight. Yeah, we'll hopefully see you again on Sunday night. Otherwise, Kaza, what the hell is that? Resident sleeper. Cat. Yeah. That will do us for tonight. So we will see you on Sunday night. Thank you once again to Tyler Craig for joining me in the commentary box. Makes it so much easier. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.